Okay, finding percent of a number. This is something you'll use all the time, many times. And I'm just showing you 3 different ways you can have as reference, but there's more than that. But these are 3 of the most common that you'll use. So we're changing a percent to a decimal. This is one way of finding percent of a number. So for example, find 25% of 80. Now, first of all, the word of means multiply, or you could just say times. That's what the word of means. So we're going to have, remember we moved the decimal to make a percent to a decimal. I just move it, here's a decimal, I just move it over 2 spaces and it's 0.25. 0.25 of means times 80. 0.25 times 80 is 25% of 80. I'll just do that to the side. We'll do it the long way. So we have the number 80 and times it by 0.25. Right? So let's see. 5 times 0, 5 times 8 is 40. I'll put a space holder in there. Now we'll do the 2. 2 times 0, 2 times 8, that's 16. So now I'll just add that together. 0, 0, 10, carry the 1, and 2. Okay, now here's the decimal now, over here on the right-hand side. But remember that you need to move the decimal over 2 spaces. When multiplying with decimals, move over 2 spaces. I move it over 1, 2. There is the decimal. The answer is 20. 20.00 or just 20 is the answer. So 25% of 80 is 20. Now normally you would just use a calculator to do this. 0.25 times 80. If I did that very quickly, if I can, I seem to be very slow at this, I don't know why. So 0.25 times 80, and there you go, 20. All right, let's look at the next way, the next method, adding percents. This is not always the fastest, but some people like this method. So let's see. I'm going to add 10%, 10%, and 5%. That will give me 25% if I add those together. All right, so let's see. 10% of 80. Remember, we just moved the decimal over 1 space? It's just 8. 10% of 80 is 8. 5% is half of 10%. Half of 8 is 4. So now I just add those together. That's 8, 16, and 4 makes 20. The answer is 20. Same as before. Okay, now let's use proportions. You know, the is, of, percent, 100. Matter of fact, I'll just make it right here. So what numbers do we have here? Well, let's see. We have, make it a little larger, 25%. That number goes right here. That's a percent number. Then I have of 80. That's my of number down here. And you're missing the is number. That's what you're missing. All right, so and if you remember our little shortcut method, whatever's diagonal of x goes at the bottom. So that means 100 goes to the bottom. The other 2 numbers go on top. 80 times 25. This is a shortcut to the cross products. And now we calculate this. 80 times 25 divided by 100. And you could probably do it without a calculator, but even if you did, let's see, 80 times 25 divided by 100. And the answer is 20. That equals 20. So we did the same problem 3 different ways with the same answer. So you can choose whichever one works best for you. Most students choose this method. This is the simplest. This is the simplest method. Just take point, change this to a decimal, times it by the number.